Hello everybody and welcome to another video. In this video we're going to be talking about the demise of Warscroll Builder, an essential tool that we have had in Age of Sigmar for many years. So let's jump over to the article and let's see what reasons Games Workshop have. Yes, if you are new to Games Workshop, then you would not have realized this was coming, but anyone who's been around the block for a while pretty much seen this on the wall already, and to be quite honest, I'm actually surprised it survived into 3rd edition and wasn't canned for an app in the start of 3rd, but we eventually got to 4th and they finally got their wish. So I have my brew with plenty of coffee because it is a sad day for the Age of Sigmar community that we have to say goodbye to Warscroll Builder, because Warscroll Builder has been an amazing tool and resource for the Age of Sigmar community for a long time. It is how I have consistently done my army list for events, because quite frankly the army builder on the current app sucks badly. There's certain functionality of the app that's quite good, but we're going to get into that very shortly. We're going to read this article and see what corporate jargon Games Workshop are going to come out with. So the new edition of Warhammer Age of Sigmar is just around the corner, with pre-orders available this Saturday and an all-new app on the horizon. We're going to be talking about that app and what that means. You better believe it. As people prepare their armies... Wow, it's tickling my throat. As people prepare their armies for battle, a whole new set of rules. It's with a heavy heart that we say goodbye to the venerable Warhammer Warscroll Builder. The online tool was a brainchild of web designer and Warhammer enthusiast Tony way back in 1st edition. It really was, and it's been amazing since it came out. Tony originally created Warscroll Builder to help his local gaming community, but it soon became popular with fans around the world. We were so impressed by it, we partnered up with Tony and gave the roster builder and the official home here on the Warhammer community website in 2017. So, for nearly 7 years, this bad boy has been here in the community with us. But after 7 years, there's big changes to army construction coming to the new edition, and Tony has decided not to keep updating the program. Yeah, because I really think Tony had a lot of say in this. Yeah, Tony didn't have a lot of say in this. This was the bigwigs and the higher-ups of DW telling Tony to go and get fucked, because they had plans and they have something that they want to do other than what he was doing, even though this was an amazing resource. Because this is the thing with Games Workshop. We get nice things, we have nice things, and then they take it away for something that generally isn't as good. I'm a little bit miffed by this because I kind of like Warscroll Builder. Warscroll Builder was really good. It's a free resource, which it should be. Even for 40k, should have always had a free army building resource. But this is going to no longer be free at all. Okay? Let's just scroll down and we can go into it, because it's not going to be free. Yeah, Tony makes a statement, blah, 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 blah. Basically, what he's basically being told is that the higher-ups have basically told him that this is not happening anymore. And at the very end, it says, do not worry, we're going to be getting a new app. So let's talk about that, shall we? So, the new app. What is the new app? Well, as we know, for 40k 10th edition, they got a new app. It was all right. And then, for some unknown reason, because Warhammer Plus isn't making any money, they incorporated the 40k app into the sort of the things that you need for Warhammer Plus. And they basically changed the army builder on that. You could pretty much, during its initial phase, have as many army lists as you wanted on it. All of the data slates were basically available to look at, which is kind of like the Age of Sigmar app right now. And you could basically do what you wanted and make as many army lists as you wanted, and it was really good. Then they made the decision to put the paywall up into it, and that you can have one army list, and you can't see any of the data slates unless you have the battle tome. This is probably what's about to happen to the Age of Sigmar app. The Age of Sigmar app right now is not bad. We've always had free war scrolls, and there were certain aspects of the armies that we had to pay for, and you could actually go into the app and buy those individual parts if you really wanted to, or you could just buy that whole area. So what's probably going to happen is when we start getting the battle tomes rolling out later this year, they're probably going to come with a code. We all know it. We've been doing it for so long now, and you're going to be able to put it into My Warhammer, and that will unlock it onto the app. Once there, you'll get everything on the app. But you're still, if you're not subscribed to the app or Warhammer Plus, you're only going to be able to get one army list made. Now, is this good? No, because the app isn't brilliant. The 40k app isn't great. The Age of Sigmar app isn't great. The army builder right now on the Age of Sigmar app is pretty cack. It's really clunky. You've got to go into here, and you've got to go over here, and it's like, just let me pick my hero and have a box that this model is my general, and then have boxes for enhancements. There's no need to have all of these, like, I've got to click on, and it's so convoluted. It's just crap. Warscroll Builder was really, really good, really, really easy, really, really better. It was just like, you just picked your heroes, you flipped a button over to one side to be your general, you then went down for your command traits, your artifacts, and your spells, and then you could, at the bottom, you could create your battalions, and then you just had drop-down menus, little boxes that you just slotted things into your battalions, job done. That system could have easily been converted into the new army construction, but they didn't. The reason why is because it wasn't financially viable, or they weren't able to monetize it. And this is the bottom line. They want to monetize Age of Sigmar players in army construction. We are going to be forced, if we want to use it, to use the app, to pay for the app, to ultimately subscribe to Warhammer Plus. And I've already done a video on what I think of Warhammer Plus, and since doing that video, it hasn't got any better. The battle reports are okay at best. You can see the quality of battle reports by the free ones that they've put on YouTube. They aren't great. The painting stuff is not great. I mean, Louise was really good, and she's no longer there. And I'm not sure if Aiden's there, and they've got some other guy doing it now, and they're just not amazing. And the lore videos are lore videos. Like, let's be quite honest. Out of those three things, you can get all of that content for free on YouTube. I myself do painting videos. You could literally subscribe to me and watch my painting videos for free, and that's it. You could watch a multitude of award-winning painters and a collection of amazing painters such as Cult of Paint and other people to get painting videos. You can watch Doug from Tough 2 Plus to watch lore videos. You could watch Weshammer to get lore videos. You could even watch Major Kill if you fancy it to get lore videos. There are plenty of lore videos out there that are free. Battle reports. Now, I will say that the battle reports on the Age of Sigmar front is a little bit lackluster compared to 40k, but there are out there. There are channels out there that do some pretty decent battle reports. You don't have to subscribe to Warhammer Plus to have battle reports, because it's free content that is out there. There is no need for it to be behind a paywall, but Games Workshop wanted it to be behind a paywall because it's another form of advertisement for the new up-and-coming pre-orders. And that's all Warhammer Plus is now. It's basically another digital version of White Dwarf, essentially. Everything that they do is geared towards the new pre-orders and the new releases coming out, and it's not even done in a good way. So the app is now being brought into it because they realize it's a resource that players need, or players want, and they could try to get those Warhammer Plus subscription numbers up. Now, the easiest way to get Warhammer subscription numbers up is by actually putting good animation content on there, and there hasn't been any really good animation content on there for some time. Question: where is Astartes Season 2? Let's just think about that. Astartes was amazing. It was on YouTube. It became a viral success. non-Warhammer people were watching it and reviewing it because it was so good. It went on to Warhammer Plus. It stayed on Warhammer Plus. We were promised and teased with trailers and announcements building up the Warhammer Plus that Astartes was coming, and it hasn't even turned up. Nothing at all. There is no reason whatsoever for Games Workshop not to have a Season 2 of Astartes. At all. But for some unknown reason, they seem to be very, I don't know what's going on. It's very strange, it's very weird, and it's very stupid. And the app is now a casualty of that. We're going to be forced to get this app. We're going to have limited access unless you pay for it. And when reality, army builders should be free resources. They should be free resources on the Warhammer community website, and they should be there for all of their games, 40k and Age of Sigmar mainly. They should have those free resources, but we're not getting them because the penny pinchers at Games Workshop higher-ups want to monetize every facet of this hobby. So yeah, it's a shame that Warscroll Builder is gone. I'm sad to see it go. Tony did an amazing work with it. It was a really, really good. Okay, it took a while for like updates to come into it, like with all of the changes and stuff. And I could imagine that could be like quite a time-consuming thing. But it was still, you know, if you had the new points, you could still build your army and then just adjust your points yourself with your calculator. It wasn't hard. But the new app, yeah. So tomorrow we're going to get the announcement for the new app, and then we'll see, you know, and I can guarantee what it's going to be. It'll mention Warhammer TV. If you subscribe to Warhammer TV, Warhammer Plus, you'll get access, full unlimited access to the app, and just like 40k, I'm expecting it to be very much like the 40k app, probably not as good though, and the army builder probably won't work for months because it'll just be buggy as shit. Kind of annoys me that they're only announcing it the week before pre-orders. Like, you know, this could have been announced months ago. Like, months ago. They could have turned around and went, yeah, there's a new edition coming. There's also a new app. But no, they leave it until the last minute because they know that it's not popular. So that's the video, everybody. It's a sad day. I'm gonna toast Tony. Thank you for all of the amazing work you've done over the last 7 years with Warscroll Builder. You will be missed, my friend. You did amazing stuff. Thank you. Good coffee. But thank you very much for all of the great work. And it's a sad day for the Age of Sigmar community to lose such an amazing resource and an amazing tool for our hobby and gaming purposes to be replaced by, well, I think the best word is going to be abomination. Okay? So that's the video, everyone. If you like what I'm doing, please like, subscribe, especially subscribe. I'm like this close to 3,000 subscribers. Close. Well, seriously, if you 85% of people watching my channel that are not subscribed, subscribe, I would be well over 3,000 subscribers by now. It would be glorious. And obviously, gotta check out my members area in my Patreon. And also, the more you subscribe, the bigger I get. And then Games Workshop have to make me an influencer. And then I get to say whatever I want. And then I can shill for the shill god. And also to my hater, keep on hating, my man. You're doing God's good work. Catch you in the next one, peeps. Goodbye for now.